for life. So how do I get that? Well, I need to have a product line. And my product line should go out like this. Yes, you can buy this. You can graduate up to this. You can graduate up to this, graduate up to this, and I keep developing products. See, when you come into my marketing funnel as a business owner, I need to be thinking not just at the sale point, but I also need to be thinking, I want to have you here so that as you grow, as I improve your life, then you're going to be able to get all this. Right? Because again, we have to play for keeps. Business is competitive, and the cheapest customer to get, the cheapest customer, I said these are low to no cost advertising methods. Cheapest customer to get is one you already got. And so I want to keep marketing to this customer. And partially, that's really what we'll be talking about mostly today. So I can get more customers. But let's think now, if I got more customers and I made more money at every sale, then that's exponential, right? So not only do I get that customer, I get that customer to spend more at the point of sale. Now also, what I want to do is, what else can I do with that customer? So I'm getting more customers. I'm increasing my income by getting them to buy more, spend more money. So instead of buying from me at $6, I'm going to make it possible for them to buy $10 worth. Even though all they said they wanted is $6. Number of ways to do that, right? You have a website. You and I, we have a website. What are we going to have on there? Right? We're going to have banners, right? We're going to have other links on that website. Now, we're not going to have just anything on there. So we're not going to let anybody advertise on our website just to be advertised stuff. Whose stuff we're going to advertise on our website? Ours. Ours. Right? I mean, it's cool, and it's still, anyway, nothing wrong with affiliate marketing. A lot of people do it. That's a business model. But although I like affiliate marketing, I like money where I'm making it over and over, and these are my customers. Right? I don't necessarily want to turn my customers over to somebody else, as long as they're until they're finished. Right? Until they're finished in my life, in their life cycle. If they bought everything and there's nothing else to buy, fine. I'm happy to turn them over. But until then, I want to tell them about other things I have. Now, when I get good at this, right? When I get good at this, then what are these things? These things are going to be relevant to what? What they bought. Right? So they're going to see, and Amazon's doing it to death, right? And it's possible, right? The technology is there, so that when I come through and I buy from you, you just show me something relevant to what I just bought. Not anything, not just everything you got, but I should see on this page, some people call it the thank you page. On this page, I should see something that is relevant to me, what I just bought. Because when I come through, I'm going to be in that mood. Just remember, I got those $4 extra. What am I going to do with them? My page is $6, my credit card's out. What am I going to do with these other $4 that are extra? That if I don't hurry up and spend them, my kid's going to do something, I'm going to have to spend it. So I want to hurry up and spend it. Irrational, but that's the way Americans are, right? That's the way we are. We're irrational. And better you have it than they go out and do something crazy with it. So, I can make more at every sale. Even cooler, right, is I can bring them back more to my place. So I can get them to buy from me, buy more often. I'm going to talk a little bit about how you do that. But I want them to buy from me more often. And we're going to get into that a little bit today. I hope I have time. I want them to come back over and over and over again, I can do that in a number of ways, right? I can do that with email, right? I can build, and so email lists are an art, right? They are an art. And the way you do email marketing is, and again, it's not cutting edge, but this is easy to do. It just takes a different kind of way of thinking, a different kind of way of work. When I get somebody on an email list, right, what I want to do is I want to develop personal relationships. Personal relationship. Now, I mean, obviously I'm writing an email, obviously they're going to be on the email list, but I could just send them out advertisements, newsletters. I'm firmly convinced that a newsletter is easily ignored, right? Because you get thousands of those. But even if I have 200, 300 customers, if I write a personal email so that the email does not come from my brand, gain mind share. Nobody cares about my brand. It's from Charles. When I write the email, it's from me. Right? It's personal. And that's the way it should be. Hey, I'm buying from your name, tell me again.
Sarah.
Sarah, right. It's from Sarah. Right? Not just, my company, not from, this big corporate, and we're really cool. It's Sarah. It's just Sarah, right? This is, I got this email from Sarah. And that email, right, just going to tell them, hey, you know what? Got this, today is my birthday, and, we got this thing. It's on our site, 20% off today. Yeah, come get it. And you're getting them and you're roping them in so that they begin to look forward to getting your email. Right? You're bringing them back. You give them excuses to buy from you. Right? People need excuses because budgets are tight, time is tight. Right? And people, it's funny, people say this about women, it's true of men too. People like to buy stuff. And they want an excuse. Oh, I got this email from Sarah. She says she's having this thing. We're going to be on the way back over there. We're going to be over there anyway. Why don't we just go? We have to give people excuses, right? So what you want to think about is, think about me riding in the car with my wife, right? Give me an excuse to come to your place. Give me an excuse to tell my wife, hey, I was reading this Sharon, she's got this thing, it's a special day. Let's just go see what she's got. When in our emails, right, in terms of getting people to come back more often, giving people excuses, personal, they're from us. This is from Sharon, that's from Charles. Personal emails, not we're cool, be cool with us. It's, hey, it's me. It's Charles again. Because when I develop a personal relationship with you, at some point, when there are, and this is how our email box is, right? This is how email boxes look these days. So the question is, how do we get ours open? How do we get our emails open? Competition's only going to get stiffer. We do that by developing a personal relationship. Now I'm going to get into this a little bit more. We talk about list building, but we want to look for ways to bring that customer to us more often. These are the 3 ways that I can increase my income with my existing customers. I don't have to advertise for this. All I got to do is do these things and be consistent, right? We need to have, and all these things, USP and exponential. If you've ever, there's a book called E-Myth, E-Myth Managers, written by a guy named Michael Gerber. Now, Michael Gerber says...
Excuse me, sir, what is that?
E-Myth. E-Myth.
M-I-T-H?
Yes. M-Y-T-H. E-myth.
YTH, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Can't spell this morning.
No, it's okay. Michael Gerber
Okay.
says in that book that we need to work on our business and not just in our business. What does that mean? That means this. It means that I need to have a system that does this when I'm not there, right? I'm developing systems. If I have a store, a physical store, I've got to train my people to ask when people come in there. When they walk in the door, I got to have my people trained. Or I've got to set up things so that my customer cannot help but see these other things that are relevant to their purchase. I've got to set up my websites, right, so that they automatically send people the purchases that are relevant, these other things they could buy. I've got to set up systems, right, so they can buy more. So that when they bought one thing, even let's say when I'm selling, and I sell training, right? Like I said, in my business, right? Like if you were to wander onto my email marketing list, you think this guy doesn't even sound like the same person. It's because I'm selling to other marketers, right? So I got a hard sell put on, but hard sell or no hard sell, I have to do this too. And so this is what I have to do. So I will sell a training product that they can use in their business. Right after they buy this, right, so they buy product number one. Before they finish their transaction, I'm going to show them what? Product number two. Before they get out of there, before they put their credit card down, before they get out of the system, and product number two, guess what? It's going to be so closely tied to product number one, it's going to be like, hey, this is a no-brainer. You just bought number one. If you just bought number one, why are you not getting number two? That's kind of that's that's kind of what you have to come to people. You just bought number one. I'm still not getting them out of there though, right? You're still not getting out of there. I'm gonna say, how you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Good. I'm still gonna say number three, right? Number three. And so the thing is that exponential marketing means that yes, I'm going to have more customers. We all want more customers. We advertise for them. We prospect for them. We go to get them. But once they buy, right, the most inexpensive and the most effective marketing we're going to be is at the point of sale. What else can we offer them? And with digital technology now being what it is, right, those of us who have levels of expertise, right, we're selling expertise sometimes. If it doesn't make sense, and sometimes it won't, sometimes you don't have another product to give someone at the point of sale, right? Sometimes you won't have another product, but we all have expertise. Right? We all have expertise, and the second offer can often be some level of information product, some level of information that people can buy, something that will help them to get in faster. Right? So I'll recap just for a second. So let me recap. So talked about the 10 things, right, that we have to do. And the first we talked about was USP. USP means that I got to have one thing. It's the central thing that I offer in my business or my product that people cannot get anyplace else, and I do not want to compete on the basis of price, right? So I want to avoid competing on the basis of price. Even if, and I didn't cover this in detail, sometimes I can differentiate based on how I deliver. It can be the same product that everybody else everybody else has, but there's something about the way I deliver it. What do I mean by that? There's a company that does birthday balloons, right? Or telegrams, but they deliver it with a person. Thank you, Laura. They deliver it with a person, and that person does a singing telegram, right? Does it matter if it's goofy? No. What matters is its USP, right? It is a unique selling proposition, something I can't get anyplace else. So I have to have a USP. Second thing I've got to do is, and what's the thing about a USP? USP doesn't cost me anything, right? Because USP is not a tagline. So yes, I need to have it in everything I say about my business, but it doesn't cost me anything. The only thing it could cost me is if I have to do business in a different way to deliver the USP, but it does not cost me to advertise. It does not cost me to get into the newspaper or anything else like that. Second thing we started with is exponential marketing. We said that, like every business, I want more customers, but what I also want to do is I want